Hello, welcome Lotus. How are you doing today? Uh, Before this gets started, um, this is going to be the last stream I do this month. I don't know a lot of certainties about what's going to go on over the next little bit. The one thing I can confirm, the one thing I know for sure, is that next time you see me live on Twitch, it will not be in this room in front of this closet. There will not be a little bit of my bass guitar in the corner. In fact, I might not even have that bass guitar anymore. We'll see. It will be different than it is now. That's all I can really for sure confirm at this time. But I think that my assumption would be that in August you will see more of me than you've ever seen in a single month. I think I will be streaming more in August than I have in the last 3 months combined. And so I think that likely this will be a positive thing long term for the Twitch page. But I thought today, as I prepare to dismantle my desk setup, Lotus, you might get free reign over this opportunity. I thought I might host a little Q&A stream. and people can ask me questions, whether it be about the channel or about video games or about life or about goofy random BS. And if I feel comfortable answering it, I will. So I don't know, Lotus, if you have any questions, but I'm just gonna chat about some stuff while again, it could be just about anything, but I think if we raise one more dollar for positive match, you guys get another page of Garfield. So there's a real likelihood we might get another page of Garfield yet today. And then this was exciting. This was cool. I was out shopping with my mom recently, and we got the Hobbit collection. But what was fun, we split it because they had this collection came with the Blu-rays and the DVDs all in this one box set. So this was actually really cheap. This was really affordable. So I've been pretty hyped about that. Need more Garfield Eldritch Horror? Welcome, Tom. Welcome to the Q&A. Tom, no one needs Eldritch Garfield. I will say, I was extremely impressed by Lasagna Cat. And I don't know if that's ridiculous because it's basically just YouTube poop, but I'm actually really impressed by the creativity, the production, everything about Lasagna Cat was actually really just, it was freaking cool. I hate when official like publishers and distributors and stuff, creators ruin a franchise. But when fans do it, whatever, I can choose to ignore fans. And the fan stuff is free. Like I have no issues with fans ruining things I love. Guys, you guys are free to ask any questions, being about Orbit, random, and maybe personal. Who knows? Okay. Yeah, it's the general gist of it. But, I mean, the chat is absolutely just flying by, so I may miss your questions if your name is Arceus. I'm so glad. You know, when Phil's not here, I can win the insult battles. You know? Yeah, he never donates to the chair. He never Oh, man. I'm so glad he's not here because he would absolutely rip me a new one. I'm paraphrasing him. I don't remember the exact quote, but when he was in chat and he said, breaking news, something changed and Orbit doesn't like it. Just, I love that the running gag now is how poorly I deal with change, because it's 100% true, and I enjoy having a more humorous viewpoint on that particular piece of self-reflection. I'm like the senior citizen Orbit thing has really become quite funny. Though Fustra, I see you in chat. Fustra, what the hell was that nightmare fuel? Why was my toque turned into hair? What was that picture? AI is so gross, dude. I hate. Why was my hat hair? Why was my hat hair? Oh. Anyways, welcome Phil. Damn it. Welcome Phil. and we thank you very much, Phil. Please don't murder me. How do you feel about the move? How do I feel about the move? It's different than I felt a month ago, right? It's a lot of uncertainty, and that was really causing me stress before. And now my brain has shifted into, well, now it's 2 weeks away. It's happening, and I've just started going through the motions. Things that were stressing me out before now just feel like robotic functions that OrbitBot is just doing. Orbot, you know, quitting my job and talking to my family and canceling this apartment lease and all that kind of stuff, cleaning out of this apartment, leaving Twitch for probably like 3 weeks, 4. Hopefully not 4. It's all stuff that was giving me panic attacks all throughout June and early July. Now I'm just sort of coasting. So I'm hoping it's not 4. I'm really hoping I'm hoping it's 2. 2.5? It will be more than 2. I'm hoping less than 3 though. Yeah, and I mean even that, Lotus, like I don't know if classifying it as a move yet is fair. It's the hope, but there are going to be challenges that we can't really predict right now. So for me, I'm just sort of taking it day by day. I'm not too worried about it right now, and I'm just gonna kind of whatever happens happens. I'm sure Leisha and I will figure out a solution to whatever ends up occurring. Welcome, Dennis. I see you're in the chat now. Am I anxious? Yes. Well, I was. I think I already covered that. I was anxious. Right now, I'm just kind of zenned out, I think. We'll see what happens. And again, we're $1 away from another full page of Garfield Bacon Me Drool. Just saying. I'll probably donate again today, actually. I ended up working some overtime Friday night. I think I posted about it on Discord. Will you miss Canada? Absolutely. I mean, I've had my complaints about Saskatchewan. Leisha has certainly had hers. I've had some complaints about some Saskatchewan since I was a kid. But that is important to note, is that I have never lived anywhere else. Saskatchewan, as much as there are things that annoy me about this place, I find it very, very dull. Leisha found it the same. It's very cold in the winter.
You remind me of OD because I want you to die.
Twitch loves that line. I'm so glad that Twitch loves it, but at the same time, Twitch, I don't know if my audience loves it. Okay, I'll get to this after I finish the missing Canada question. As much as there are things that I don't like about Saskatchewan, it is the only place I've ever lived, and so there are a lot of things that I'm nostalgic for. Small towns and the zoo that I go to, that everyone I talk to about the zoo is like, that's a lame zoo, and it's like, yeah, but it's the zoo, it's my zoo. And the game store is the biggest thing I'm going to miss. I've never been to a game store anywhere else that I like nearly as much as the game store we have here. The people know me because I'm in there so often. They're basically like friends of mine at that point. So I'm going to miss things about this place for sure. But I'm also pretty excited for new experiences. I'm sure Leisha and I will find new places that we love just as much. I'm sure I'll come back to that zoo and that game store and that small town and all those places on visits, but it's going to be things I miss for sure. All right, we'll read a page of Garfield. And then I see there's some chaos brewing. We're going to be getting onto some goofier topics, I think, after this page of Garfield. Okay. You know what? Hold on one second, actually. Because I just thought, wouldn't it be better if Sorry, Dennis. I know I'm delaying your Garfield page, and I'm falling behind on questions. Welcome, Shika. Welcome. Well, there's something in my throat. I need some more Coca-Cola. It is Shika. Shika Wolf. My favorite streamer. So many people in this chat right now are my favorite streamers. Okay. $5. Oh, come on. Why does it not remember this information about me? I just want us to be at halfway. I've decided that would be more satisfying. I'll read 2 pages of Garfield. How it doesn't remember my information astounds me. Saskatchewan. Okay. PayPal. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Complete purchase. It's not really a purchase. All right. Did that work?
Hey, John. Looking for your lasagna? Why don't you check my ass?
Yes, that's my favorite one.
Hey, John. Looking for your lasagna? Why don't you check my ass?
The laugh track that cuts off. I'm so proud of myself. And of course for the artist Dennis for Garfelf. Okay. Let's read some Garfield here. Starting with the page here. So we got there we go. There we go. Look, Liz, a jellyfish. Sting. Gah! Look, Liz, a crab. Snap. Gow! Look, Liz, a baby shark. Don't even think about it, chat. Don't even think about it. Yay! Okay, that's enough of that. Time to relax and enjoy a nice bag of chips.
John.
I don't know what sound seagulls eating this man on the beach would be, but what next? Is that a gorilla in swim trunks? Very funny. Oh, good old John. Have you guys noticed that John is so pathetic? Okay. Then we got over here. There we go. Don't want to block the picture here. He's sleeping while he's standing up. Then he walks away from the sleeping noise and goes, "I'll be back," which is actually, I kind of like that one. Then he said, "I'm staying inside with my best friend, air conditioning." So classic relatable joke. And then, "Dear Ask a Dog, what kind of..." There we go. "What kind of treats should I give my dog?" Crumple. Never write us again. Oh, dietic. It's diet. It's a joke about diets. I missed the diet part. That was the joke, is don't give your dog diet treats. Charlie actually freaking loves Dentastix, though. He is all about Dentastix. Dino, welcome to the stream. We're doing a Q&A. At this point, actually, maybe people should start using the highlight message thing if they want me to see their question, because now I'm scrolling up trying to find them. I hope I didn't miss anyone while I was reading Garfield. Again, I think I said hi to Shika. Well, thanks. She says I'm one of her favorites. Hell yeah. Unless she was talking to Dennis? Tom, maybe? Anyways. Tom is super good. Has anyone ever heard of this Tom7676 guy? He's actually pretty good. Anyways. Let's see. Tom had asked, first Dennis had asked, what music would you choose to play every time you walk into a room? Are you asking like a specific song or a type of music? I think probably the Mortal Kombat theme. We'll go with that for right now. I might change my mind, but on first impression, the Mortal Kombat theme. And then, which would be your execution method for your worst enemy? Okay, so I'm picturing Dino. There was sort of a running gag of us sacrificing him in a fire. That would be absolutely horrible. But I'd want it to be something I get something out of, you know, not just my friend, my enemy. Not just my enemy dies, but also I get like some added bonus of sacrificing him to sort of like an elder god or something, and being benefited in that sacrifice. Nephilim's here now. Welcome, Nephilim. Oh my god, chat is moving faster than I anticipated. I thought no one was going to show up on a Wednesday evening. Apparently Wednesday evenings are the time to stream. You don't watch the VODs on the YouTube channel, Dino? You watch them on Twitch? So that's where I get the VOD views from. I was like, why does anyone watch it on... I sound just like Garfelf. Yeah, I wonder why that is. It's almost like I'm the voice actor. Looks like my creation has outgrown me. Not unlike Jim Davis, who actually based the character of John. Okay. I'm mostly doing that bit for Tom. I don't know if anyone else has even seen the video. Yeah, fire doesn't work on you, blah, blah, blah. Oh, man. It's a lot of chatting here. Love a good Wednesday evening on my Tuesday evening. When I'm working night shifts, I don't know what day it is, Phil. This is... Okay, I was talking to Lotus and Tom before Phil showed up about how I like when Phil's not here, because then I can win the insult battles, and also no one really questions me. No one else here really questions my authority. It's just this one guy. And unfortunately, I never win. It's getting ridiculous. When I'm working day shifts, I don't know what day it is. Today is Friday. Monday, am I right? Oh boy, it must be a Monday, 'cause I've been shot. Yeah, I don't like that head-to-head matchup, Lotus, unless we're playing distance or Ape Escape Pumped and Primed for PS2. I don't think I'm winning. Those are like the only two things I think I have. Wow, yeah, there's a lot of you here today. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Again, for anyone who showed up later, this is sort of a farewell stream for a little bit. It should only be about 3 weeks. I'm thinking 3 weeks. Just doing my own estimations. Leisha and I are already trying to arrange for basically my setup to be kind of halfway there before I even show up. So it shouldn't take me long to get up and running. In a matchup, would Dino or Spectre win? Well, I don't want to... I don't want to piss off Dennis, because we have sort of a... It's a pretty close working relationship Dennis and I have. I'm not going to lie. But I don't feel like I have to answer that question. I think all you have to do is watch the VOD of the Star Wars Battlefront stream. Dennis died a lot. And Dino didn't. I know I am very sorry about the break, but you guys can all take you can't say that you went on... Okay, never mind, Dennis wins, because that's Dino went on a rampage. You're Dino. Was that supposed to be posted from your alt? Anyways, um, I know that 3 weeks is a long break, but trust me when I say that it's almost a certainty that when I come back, I will be streaming like a ridiculous amount. Like, I'll probably stream more in August than I did in the last 3 months combined. So I know that you gotta wait, but what you're waiting for is gonna be some good stuff. Unfortunately, it will probably all be Garfield because I'm not. If you guys didn't see on the Discord, I'm not gonna stop playing Garfield games until we've raised $250 for Positive Match. So that's like a lot of Garfield. You'll be traveling. There'll be plenty of VODs for you then, Lotus. If you had to save Dino's life or 10 children, which would you pick? So I'm either saving Dino or 10 children. Well, Dino's about 65 million years old. Again, he's from the Land Before Time film franchise. He's had his chance. Dino's been around long enough. Now, I still like, what am I saving them from? Because I also probably am not the person I would assign to saving 10 children. I think that likely I would put them in harm's way worse than they already were. I probably wouldn't put myself in that situation at all. I'd probably just call the professionals. I'd call like the fire department or something. I probably just wouldn't save any of them. Do frogs ever look at toads and think, "Wow, I let myself go"? I remember that book of Frog and Toad where he just starts ripping into him ruthlessly, like, "You are ugly." Anyways, oh, geez, Fuster, that got dark. Oh, all I have to do is pull a lever? Yeah, I'll save the kids. I'll save the kids. Do you call Dino or his real life name when you guys hang out? What do you think? I call him his real name. I probably have called him his real name on our streams because yeah, I kind of have to work at the Dino thing. And now I've gotten pretty good at it. Now. Dennis, I don't even bother calling him Spectre. If he ever tells me, "Hey, could you stop calling me Dennis?" I'll stop calling him Dennis. For right now, that's going to stay. If you gave a frog a tiny pair of sunglasses, would it immediately become a jazz musician? What if we gave a frog a comically large pair of glasses and it became OrbitCrush? I would love to see jazz frogs. Jazz frogs is a really good idea. That implies they hang out. Oof. Yeah. Ben Quadinaro's making his way into the chat here. Yikes. I'll forever call you Lotus. Lotus. That's her name, Lotus. Lotus. Yeah. That's good stuff. Watch all the videos I sent you. Dino watched it earlier. You sent me videos. Oh, I see. Did I watch that? Did I already watch the video? Oh, I will if I haven't. Okay. Either erase frogs or Garfield from existence. You must pick. It's kind of messed up to erase all frogs. And I feel like that would cause chaos within the ecosystems. But Garfield also being a unidimensional eldritch horror, I wonder if it would also throw off the balance of life itself if we got rid of Garfield. I would fear the consequences, especially that of Jim Davis. But I feel like the frogs will help us rise up against Garfield. So I think we'll delete Garfield. I think we'll keep frogs. What started the frog gimmick? Okay. I wanted a mascot type character for my streams that was not me. And Orbit uses a lot of the same letters, a lot of the same words. Okay, Nick. Sure. It uses a lot of the same letters as Ribbit, and kind of sounds the same. So I was like, well, that'd be fun, have like a little frog mascot. And now we read books about frogs. Is that that's a really unimpressive answer, but it is the answer. It is the truth. Okay. I don't know what PC Orbit is. Picorbit. How much lasagna would it take to finally silence Garfield? It's hard to tell, because the ancient texts suggest that he is limitless. So I'm thinking that it's unachievable. In the video game, he ended the entire world to acquire lasagna and ended up ending lasagna in his quest. So kind of hard to tell. I honestly don't think there's a number. I'm sorry to say that, and I know that that's going to cause some existential dread in some people, but I don't think Garfield can be stopped. If you could have one guest star on your stream, who would it be, and why would it be Sidney Crosby? Yeah! Man, that's a good question. He would be in the running for sure. Dream guest star on the stream. See, like, I don't know if I would pick Sidney Crosby, because I think he would think too low of me. You know? I feel like he's here, and I'm like, you know, I don't know. I don't know if he'd be able to take me seriously. And I don't know why. Like, I don't do anything that is that crazy or ridiculous or stupid looking. So I don't know why he would have so much difficulty taking me seriously, but I just feel like that would be the case. Maybe that would be fun for you guys to watch. When can I upgrade your PC? Bro, listen, okay? Listen. You have to focus on you, okay? Yeah. You gotta, I'm not your problem, man. I'm not your problem to fix, dude. Well, upgrade your PC. I know your PC's already an absolute beast, but upgrade your iPod. Slap an NVIDIA, whatever the new one is, in your iPod there. I'm good. I'll figure out my computer. When can Dennis upgrade your PC, Dino? Apparently, other people have less shame than I do. Dino, on one hand, has none to speak of at all. So, yeah, you can upgrade Dino's PC. That's for sure. You know full well I need an upgrade. Yeah, you do. Yours is bad. Man, okay, there's a lot of people demanding Dennis upgrade their PCs now. Me and Dennis are going to get divorced. Bummer. That stinks. I get all the Garfields. I get all the Garfields if we split, Dennis. They're all mine. You know it. You don't deserve them after what you did. Threatened to upgrade my PC. Are you going to miss Dino and your family? What do you think, Lotus? Greatly. Greatly. During the Steam Summer Sale, I tried to stock up some more multiplayer games that I can play with Dino and my friend Tanner, especially. I tried to get, so they're going to be on the stream. I would think more frequently than they have been. Yes, on the family. No to the Dino. It's a yes across the board, if I'm being serious. I also got some new games to play with my brother. And I'm going to go on a quick tangent about that, because this pissed me off. Call of Duty. Why does your game need to be 200 gigabytes? I had to uninstall almost every game I own to install Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the newer one. Almost every game I own I had to uninstall. Because, okay, here's the way that my computer's set up. I have 3 storage drives. I have one that is 222 gigabytes. Even if I deleted every single thing off of that drive, not big enough to hold Call of Duty. One that's 111 gigabytes. Even if I deleted everything off of that drive, it wouldn't be big enough to hold Call of Duty. And then my 476 gigabyte drive, my main drive, I had to delete so many games to install this crapshoot, boring, rehashed garbage that is Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Like, why does it have to be that big? It's like they intentionally bloat the file size so that you have to uninstall all your other games. It's like, well, I guess I'll play Call of Duty because it's the only damn game that my hard drive can fit. Anyways. Sorry, I had to get that out of the way. But that one, I see you guys ripping on Call of Duty in the chat. 100% agree. That is a game I purchased because I have people in my life who that's the game that they play. They play that kind of game. And so if I want to hang out with them and I'm not going to be physically here, I can't go out to dinner with them or go watch a movie with them or do something like that. The only way to actually spend time with those people is if I get a game that they play. Alicia does not play Call of Duty. She likes Black Ops 2 Zombies. Dino does not play Call of Duty. These are people that, like, mostly you guys don't know. My brother, Red Gerbils, who's often in chat, plays a lot of Call of Duty. So he's one of them. And then a few friends that are off stream completely play a lot of Call of Duty. So I got one. And now I'm like, do I need to buy an entire new storage drive just to hold Call of Duty? So that I don't even know how many storage drives you can put in this dang computer. We already got 3. So, I don't know. I don't know how any of that stuff works. But that doesn't mean that Dennis should upgrade my computer. I just don't understand how computers work. What game would you play for 24 hours straight if you had to choose? I mean, there's a few that would be actually really genuinely easy for me to do that with. The biggest one being Risk of Rain 2 before they released the new expansion and broke the base game for some reason. Risk of Rain 2 before Gearbox took over is the game I could play for 24 hours and not get tired of it at all. It would be actually really easy for me to do. Is Garfield bound to John, or is John merely the last of the sacrifices? Garfield has latched himself onto John. He's more of a parasite, sort of just seeping away the last sort of embers of hope that Garfield has. Or sorry, that John has, I mean. Sorry. Did you finish the lasagna? I have one tiny bit left that I was saving for dinner tonight. It is. I've been trying to savor the lasagna. I had it last night too. How was the lasagna? I think I talked about it on stream. If you'd watched the dang VOD, Dino, even though you said you were just coming on to watch the VOD, it was awesome. So good. And the shrimp, that's a 10 out of 10 move. Spyware can be crazy in file sizes these days. Thanks, Call of Duty, for stealing my personal information. Is it true Sidney Crosby took a slap shot so powerful it scored yesterday? What? I don't know that I understand. He probably transcends time. Is that what you're saying? Slapshot's so powerful it like just transcends space and time entirely, and he scores every day, even when he's not playing hockey. What TV show could you binge for 24 hours? I guess it needs to be a show that's long enough. Like, it has to be 24 hours worth of content. Risk of Rain 2 before Gearbox took over fully. And so for that TV show, I think I'd start getting really loopy if I binged Adventure Time for that long. I think I would be going insane a little bit. I definitely could do it, but I think I would go insane. Easiest to binge. Corner Gas. I could watch Corner Gas for 24 hours. Yeah, I would have liked there to be spinach in it, but there wasn't. And that's fine, Dino. That's fine. Totally fine. You freaking put peas in there. Okay, right. I forgot. This was my one complaint. Did Leisha put you up to that? Did Leisha put you up to the peas? Was that her attempt at making me healthy, boy? What the heck was that? Quick reminder, we are raising money for Positive Match Rescue Foundation adoptions. The threat, of course, to you guys is that you will only be able to watch Garfield video games on this stream until we raise $250 for Positive Match. They do excellent work, and we're going to support that here. So, favorite dessert. Favorite dessert. That's tricky. It's going to depend on how I'm feeling that day. I'll list off a few of my favorites here. Carrot cake, banana loaf. Both of those also work in muffin form. Basically the same thing to me. Carrot and banana dessert. Carrot banana desserts I really like. In terms of pie, I'm pretty picky. I like banana cream and coconut cream. I don't think that there's much out there that beats a good creme brulee type, like mousse sort of thing, but I have that so infrequently. It's not a common pick. It's just not usually readily available. Those are pretty awesome. Yeah, I'd say that's kind of the S tier stuff. I'm probably forgetting something that I absolutely adore, but those are the things that pop up immediately when I think of my favorite desserts. Will I visit England? That is a dream, right? Like, there's so many places I would love to visit. Traveling is freaking expensive. Traveling, even just to visit family, is extremely expensive, and you're not even doing anything cool. So, I hope so. I hope one day I'm in a position where I'm stable enough that I can sort of actually see different parts of the world. As someone who loves photography, I would really love to capture images of those places. Other places in Europe that I really want to go is like Scotland and Ireland. England is right in there with those two as like the top places I would like to visit in Europe. So hopefully someday. I'm not sure if I would visit America, but I would visit Canada. Yeah, I mean Canada's varied and super interesting, and I maybe I am biased, but I feel like Canada doesn't get enough credit for how cool of a country it is. I think it kind of gets slotted into this one gimmick of like, well, it's cold there, and there's so much variety to Canada's landscape. It is such a huge country, so I think it's pretty cool. I recommend it. Thoughts on Ubisoft saying to destroy all copies after they shut the game down in their terms and conditions? Ubisoft, that's such a Ubisoft thing to say, though. I'm not surprised at all. That's Ubisoft, right? That's what they do. Hey, Cass, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I mean, Ubisoft, they're abysmal. And I know I've heard a lot of this. There's this, I don't know how much I should get into this because I'm not really part of the game news ecosystem, but I'd heard talk that, the success of indie games and the success of small teams, it's going to be a problem for AAA developers, and people are gonna struggle in AAA fields. And I'm like, I'm sorry, am I supposed to feel like bad for them? Like, here's the idea: if you want your big budget AAA game that has 2 million people working on it to be a success, and you're upset that a small team was able to make a better game, maybe you could actually try to make your game good. Theoretically, if you have so many resources, so many people, and so much money, your game should be better, right? So maybe if you made special video games, extraordinary video games, the kinds of games that AAA was known for years ago, games that revolutionized the genres that they were in and just changed the face of video games as we know them. If you actually tried to make like a good game, surely it would be better than the indie games. Surely then it would command the price tag that you're putting on it. But as it stands, all you're trying to do is rehash the same garbage, and I'm sorry, 200 different marketing specialists is not making your game better. So why should I feel bad for your AAA company and, oh, boo-hoo, Baldur's Gate is better than my game? Then make a better game than Baldur's Gate. Make a better game then. Don't complain to the smaller developers to make worse games. Hey, you guys should start monetizing aggressively and stop making good games. Because it's making my crappy game look like crap. Because your game is crap. Sorry. We're chilling out now. Chilling out. Am I mad, Lotus? No. No, I'm not mad. You're mad. What were they thinking? Okay. I had my happy juice in. I'm sorry. And I could keep going on. I could keep going on. But the thing is, like I said, I'm not a games journalist. I don't work in game development. It's not my battle. I just think that if hiring that many analysts and strategists and people who don't know anything about video games doesn't result in the creation of a better video game, then that's like on you, right? It's not the fans' fault for buying the game that was made by 10 people and is fun over your game. Are Dennis and Cass invited to creme brulee night? That depends. That depends. Because I think it's fine as long as they bring the chalky milk. Because I'm going to want chalky milk. If they can promise to bring the chalky milk, then I think it's okay. Then they can come. You're one chalky milk away from being invited, Dennis. Think about that. What kind of chair would you be? What kind of chair would I be? Strawberry milk? I like vanilla milk. That's my favorite. Actually my favorite, I don't know if you guys have milk to go in the States. This is going to actually be a problem if you guys don't have milk to go. That's going to suck. Because they have a banana milk. Oh, man, I've drank in so many of those banana milks, man. Oh, that's good. Oh, I want that. You don't have, no. That stinks. Not the Minecraft branded one, Dennis. My mom would always pour a little bit of vanilla and a teeny tiny bit of sugar and vanilla milk. That stinks. There's also no Quiznos where I'm going, and I'm just not happy about that. I was answering a question about what kind of chair I'd be. Man, I'm hoping one of those. I'm sure an image will come into your brain when you see this. You know those chairs that you think grandma's house, floral pattern, armrests. The padding has been sat in so many times, it's been loosened up, and it's so soft, it just accepts you into the chair. I would be that chair. I think. I want to be that chair. That's the chair I aspire to be. That floral patterned old chair. That's what I aim for. I strive for that chair. Now, for those of you who don't know, a chair is a type of seat. How dare you? How dare you? You listen here, Phil. You listen here, Phil. Quiznos is damn delicious. You listen here, Phil. You listen here, pal. Bucko. Buddy. Get this microphone right in here. Quiznos is freaking awesome. I love Quiznos. You will not speak the way you just spoke about Quiznos around me, pal. Buddy. I love Quiznos. I think we got some more questions. Let's see what we got here. See if we got some more questions. Who would you want to play you in a movie about your life? Jake Gyllenhaal. I know he's older than me. I want Jake Gyllenhaal to play me. Okay, I'll go check your clip. You listen here, Phil. Quiznos is damn delicious. You listen here, Phil. You listen here, pal. Bucko, buddy. Quiznos is freaking awesome. I love Quiznos. You will not speak the way you just spoke about. I'm a little unhinged today, I think. Jersey Mike's doesn't exist here. I don't know what Jersey Mike's is. I like Quiznos better than Firehouse. Firehouse is better than Subway. Firehouse, I don't know that I like Quiznos better than Firehouse. They're not comparable in my opinion. They're two very different things as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I'm gonna calm down now. Quiznos, I think, would be my. It's of the and Mr. Sub you didn't even list, so I'm thinking that's Canadian then. Mr. Sub sucks. Mr. Sub shouldn't even exist. No one should eat at Mr. Sub. And I'm sure that there's someone picking up their camera and microphone right now and going, "Listen here, pal, you will not speak about Mr. Sub the way you just spoke about Mr. Sub." Mr. Sub's trash. Man, I love this Q&A started off like so serious and genuine, and now it's just like, what even is this stream? It's been an hour already? Holy crap. What is one attribute of yourself that you could you would change if you could? Think of it in terms of video game stats. Okay, so what makes me special type Fallout logic here. Yeah, because I'm extremely charismatic, decently physically ripped, I would say. Just a really likable guy. Agile. I'm quick. I'm swift. I'm sort of the ideal, like peak male. Okay, actually, that all that jokes aside, as much as there are a million things I would change about myself, my eyesight, I think, is probably a big one. Actually, that's the easiest one. I just like to stop playing in low graphic settings. I'd like to be able to take these off and see at all. That, though, would be terrifying because you have to get like lasers shot into your eyes, and I'm not doing that. So I'm going to keep wearing these. What's a game you'd be willing to play if someone bought it for you? All video games? I love video games. People want to buy me video games? Go ahead. No, actually, don't go ahead. Take any money you would have spent buying me a video game and send it to Positive Match Rescue Foundation Adoptions. So what if I bought day one tickets for the Penguins game? That would be a poor financial decision, I think. Where are you? Oh man, there's some decent questions popping up here. You're in a zombie apocalypse. You have 6 friends you can bring with you to survive. Who are these friends? Sidney Crosby, Sidney Crosby, Sidney Crosby, Sidney Crosby, Sidney Crosby, and Jim Davis. Okay. Okay. No, let's think about I'm going to do this in terms of the Twitch community. And let's get this out of the way. Not Fustra. I saw him during Battlefront. He spent more time killing his teammates than he did the enemies. Absolutely no trust. Just not Fustra. Gone. So now next up, not Phil, man, not Phil, because his wisecracking attitude is gonna break the group apart. Phil is he's not a vibes guy. He takes your insecurities and he just pulls at those strings. Just tears you and makes your sanity shred away. And so we'd be killing each other, much like the Fustra situation. There would be team kills. There would be team kills, okay? Not Phil. Fustra, Phil, gone. Now Cass, FBI agent, connections, ties, smarts, know-how. Cass is in. Dennis. I'm just thinking back to our Dead Island 2 stream. We're going to put Dennis in the maybe pile. Let's move on to Tom. Tom, too many secrets. What's he hiding behind the green screen? What demons lurk in his basement? I don't trust Tom. He hides too much from the group. The group cannot trust Tom. I think Tom's in the no pile. You, Dino, survived for 65 million years. Survival smarts, cooking skills, cooking with resources that are perhaps not the ones you're supposed to use skills. Greek yogurt. Dino, you're in. Tanner, let's think about this. Tanner, quiet most of the time. Zombies won't know he's there. He's a sneaky bugger. That said, his skills in Rock of Ages left something to be desired. We're going to put him in the maybe pile with Dennis. My brother, Clint, lots of Call of Duty Zombies experience. He goes in. So now I've gotten the definitely pile. Dino, you said 6 people? Man, I got Dino, I got Cass, and I got Red Gerbils. We'll throw Tanner and no, we'll keep him in the maybe pile. Lotus, I think Lotus can go in. She's a team player. She's proven that time and time again. Team player. Sheikah surprised me in Peak. Her climbing abilities, her survival skills, clearly better than mine. As for Nephilim, also sort of surprised me in Peak, in that I thought maybe he would do better than than he did. I say as the person who was the worst. I shouldn't even be in the team. Frankly, I shouldn't be in the team. I wouldn't pick me. I would be in the no pile. I'm a loud, obnoxious person. Unwilling to change my strategy if it's not working. And I cheer for the Pittsburgh Penguins. So I wouldn't pick me. Lotus, you die instantly. You're clumsy. Well, that's the only reason, like, Leisha's a bad choice as well, for the same reason. I guess we don't need 2 clumsy rule followers. So, I don't know. You and Leisha can rock, paper, scissors over being in the team. So do I count as one of them? Is it me and 5 friends or me and 6 friends? You said 6 friends I can bring. Okay. That one got me, Phil. um, hmm. Yeah, so I guess my crew is Dino, Cass, Red Gerbils, Dennis, Leisha, Tanner. You're not allowed to laugh at that. You sacrificed me to the zombies. No, I simply said you won't be part of my zombie squad. You can start your own zombie squad, and in all likelihood, it will be more successful than mine. Uh, because Leisha and I are on my team. So there's my picks. There's my picks. Um, so I got to add on to dinos. Which one would you eat first? Oh, of the people that I just picked. I don't want to eat a human, so I guess I'll eat dino when I sacrifice him in the fire. Uh, I misunderstood and just bought you a 3-month subscription to World of Warcraft. Oh no, not the World of Warcraft. In my defense, I would definitely be an integral part of the group with my mechanical and technical knowledge. It's a good thing I picked you, I guess. I hadn't even read that yet. Yeah, I guess I would need some babysitting. I'd be babysitting Leisha, and then someone else would have to babysit me. Uh, so you can be used as a chair. Yes, Dennis is such a good chair. He's the chairman. It's a chairman. Okay. Uh, I mean, Dennis and I have played a lot of zombie games together over the years, so I think that he and I are probably a good squad. Charlie? Charlie, baby. Oh. Oh. Charlie, baby. Oh. Charlie. Look at. You're on the live stream. Oh. He says, bye, Dino. He says, bye, Dino. We love you. Mwah. Oh, your baby. This is baby Charlie. He's a little baby guy. He likes to give kisses. Hello. Hello. Are you doing okay? How's your day going? He says he's doing well. You wanted to be on my lap, huh? You wanted to be on my lap. Okay. That's okay. I'm thinking of changing my brand on stream. Is that right? What to what? What is your thoughts, Philippe? Full-time Toontown streamer. Kind of has a good ring to it, doesn't it? It's good stuff. Whee! Uh-oh. Charlie, someone got you. Someone captured Charlie. Oh. Uh-oh. Charlie is best boy, fuzziest boy, cutest boy. Everyone likes Charlie. Which couple do you ship? In what context? I guess any active couple that like or I don't know what counts as a ship. Do they have to not actively be a couple in order for it to be a ship? Because otherwise, do they have to already be? I don't know how that works. I ship Dino and Orbit's dinner plate. Orbit and Leisha, such a good ship, dude. Uh, I don't have a ship name for it, but do you think I'm talking to you, Charlie? Do you think I'm talking to you? I'm not saying anything to Charlie. I'm talking to my compooper. There are people on there, Charlie. There are people on the compooper I'm talking to. Yes. Libet. That's the ship name now. Yikes. Any couple that either already exists or that you think should exist. Okay, that's what shipping is. I don't like Orbitia. Lotus. I'm not into Orbitia. That's not great. I'm sorry, not your best work. Not your best work. Um, now Phil's option here is up to OSHA standards. It's OSHA compliant. Oh, Charlie. It's okay. I was kidding, Lotus. I hope you feel better. I mean, obviously, the big one in the community has been Dennis and Kaz, who we're so happy for and proud of. They've been being super cool. Go give Dennis a follow if you don't already. Follow Dennis. And this little guy says he likes Positive Match Rescue Foundation adoptions. He says he liked them. He was a rescue. This guy was. He was rescue. He maybe had a little bit of a hard time when he was a baby, but now he lives with him Papa, and it's much better because he was rescued. And so he likes that charity. You're unmodding Lotus? That's so mean. It's so mean. What will it take for you to add blurp to your streams? Charlie, what will it take? Because I already have sound effects. If you want a fun sound effect, donating to Positive Match Rescue Foundation adoptions gets you a pretty fun sound effect. And I also do the gamer alert thing. They're not unlike. I want my streams to have some level of uniqueness to them. I like to try to be a little bit different. Because I don't think I can. I'm sorry that your bank hates charity, Tom. I'm sorry that your bank is bad people. But I just try to do things a little bit different, a little bit goofy and wacky and weird and particular. So I don't know that there's a way for me to do blurp in a way that I would feel is true to what I do here. But I'll think about it. Oh, hello, Charlie. Hello. Mm-hmm. 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 Uh-oh. You got tangled on the cable, Charlie. You're a baby. You're a baby. He likes Garfield. He's a big Garfield fan. outside of the donations that I can't do. Oh, another kiss. Is it even comfy to be on my lap, Charlie? Why did you want to be up here so bad? Hmm? What is it? This? Is this what you wanted? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, what, Lotus? Charlie, you want to lay down? You want to lay down nice? No, you
Hey,
just...
John, looking for your lasagna? Why don't you check my ass? You remind me of OD because I want you to die. Oh boy, it must be a Monday 'cause I've been shot. John told me to get some exercise. Who does he think I am? Sidney Crosby? Oh boy, it must be a Monday 'cause I've been shot.
Thank you, Phil, for the $1 donation to Positive Match. Thank you, Phil, for the $1 donation to Positive Match. Thank you, Phil, for the $1 donation to Positive Match. Thank you, Phil, for the $1 donation to Positive Match. And thank you, Phil, for the $1 donation to Positive Match. That, of course... Oh, you almost fell, buddy. What? 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 We're going to read Graffeld now. Thank you very much. That was an experience that I brought upon myself. So let's read Granfeld. I'll start over here. Okay, so the joke here is he's dieting, so he's not happy about it. But then on the one day where he has a cheat day, he's happy. And just the idea here is that his happiness relies entirely on what he's eating. So then we got over here. You are one of a kind, Garfield. Why, thank you. And by that I mean, stop while you're ahead, pal. Get it? So because he's about to say like a negative thing. That's pretty good. Just cable. So Garfield goes, "This is nice," and Arlene says, "Uh-huh." And Arlene goes, "What's it called again?" And Garfield goes, "Staring off into space." I don't get it. That's all. Yeah. And then over here, John goes, "Hi, Irma. How's the coffee today?" What a weird thing to ask a barista. She says, "Got a couple choices, super thick or extra chunky." And John goes, "I'll have tea." And Garfield wants the extra chunky one. Does anyone get that one? Like, not that I don't get it. Like, obviously, the fact that there's chunks in the coffee is gross, and so that John doesn't want the coffee. But A, why are there chunks in the coffee? B, has anyone ever walked into a cafe, diner, restaurant, anywhere that you can order coffee and asked, "Hey, how's the coffee today?" Well, you'd assume it's coffee. I've never heard anyone ask, "How's the coffee today?" And like, what is the barista actively drinking the coffee while she's making it? Then that's also weird. Anyways, that was the super funny comic you guys get to read today. Now Charlie's back there again. Oh, I've startled him. You've never worked in an office? Well, actually, I just don't drink coffee. But this isn't an office that he's in, Lotus. This isn't an office. He's gone to a restaurant to order coffee. That's what's happened. I have definitely worked in different workplaces where there's a coffee machine in the break room, and someone will walk in and be like, "Who made the coffee today?" "Oh, it was George." Dump that out, make another pot. That for sure I've seen. But here he went to a restaurant and ordered a coffee. Leisha has never walked into a restaurant with me and gone, "How's the coffee today? Did you guys mess up the coffee today? Did you guys do a bad job with the coffee today? How much does the coffee suck today?" She just orders a coffee. "Hey Nick, how's the coffee today?" You know, it's got sort of a syrupy, sugary taste to it today. It's not creamy. It was sharp. I'd say the coffee was sharp today. Coffee. It's what it spells. Did I spit in your coffee today? Did I do that? You'd be shocked. People actually ask it. "How's the coffee today?" Like, what's the person supposed to say? "Good. It's good coffee." Heck if I know. Who would win a fight, Sidney Crosby or Garfield? I think this has already been covered. I think it's one of those situations where if those two ever did fight, no one wins. We all die. Those are two forces of nature that we simply can't contain. And I think that the day that Garfield and Sidney Crosby finally decide to drop the gloves, we're all doomed. That'll be the day that the universe ends. And now I've got one of the theme songs to one of the seasons of Ruby stuck in my head. "This will be the day we waited for. This will be the day we open." Anyways, it's a good tune. I rather have insert local coffee shop over. Well, this is a local coffee shop, Irma. I think I watched the first 2 seasons of Ruby, Tom, but I know that there was an unfortunate situation with, I think, the creator. I don't know enough about it to talk about it, but yeah, that is sad. It was. I don't watch anime or anime-esque shows. I don't know if that's really actually considered true anime. It's sort of, I think it's an American-produced program that has more of an anime styling to it. I quite liked it as someone who doesn't really watch that kind of stuff. So I thought it was pretty cool. Some cool action in it for sure. I always wanted to try the video game. I thought it made a lot of sense as a video game. Hubby got you Chick-fil-A. We don't have Chick-fil-A here. I've never had it. I've never had it. I remember talking to some people who said it's overrated. So, I don't have it. I've never had that. I think I only watched the first 2 seasons, so I guess I'm lucky, Tom. Guess I'm lucky. Should we go to a Penguins game together this year? I think that's been asked. I don't know what's gonna happen. Leisha seems to think we're going to one. I'm hoping so. That would be really cool. That would be a dream come true. Literally since I was an infant. So I just found out that my Penguins Jumbotron light that I used to have on my wall still exists. And I'm very excited about that because that is 200% going in my future office. It's not even a question. That is going in there. Oh, I'm so excited. My childhood Jumbotron light. It still exists. I'm so excited about that, Cass. What's overrated? I don't know that it's overrated. I've just been told it is. That's Chick-fil-A in the States, Clint. You and I have never had it. So, I don't know that it's overrated. Chick-fil-A, it seems, is very famous. Fustra. I seem to hear about it all the time. But I also hear from a lot of people that it's not nearly as good as some people crack it up to be. It is genuinely very good. Okay. I'll take your word for it for now. I actually kind of get that, Lotus. Sometimes when I'm sick, there's some stuff that that's the only thing I can eat if I'm not feeling well. So I think I see where you're coming from, though I can't speak specifically for Chick-fil-A. There's been a lot of fast food talk during this stream, and it's unfortunate because it is making me very hungry. Very hungry. I don't know how much longer I've got in me for this stream. I do have to eventually actually do some stuff today. So probably go a little bit longer. This is why you do stuff before you sit down. No. Like, I woke up and streamed. This is my morning. I have no problem switching that gear to being productive. The reason I streamed before I did stuff is because
gamer alert, we've got a gamer over here. Certified gamer moment.
I don't even have to be gaming to get a gamer alert anymore. I don't even have to be gaming. Anyways. The reason I streamed before doing stuff is because the thing I plan on doing is taking apart my entire streaming setup. Packing it all up. So that's kind of something I had to do after, wouldn't have worked too well if I tried to stream second. Would you rather stub your toe every morning you get out of bed or have a warm pillow every time you sleep? Those are awful. I'm going to go with stubbing my toe. I wouldn't sleep. I guess I'd rather have I already am not a morning person. I'm already going to hate my morning. So I guess stubbing my toe right out of bed versus never sleeping again. Yeah. I'm going to go with stubbing my toe. So that means you're like about to leave the place for good. Well, I'll put it this way. I just thrifted all of my shelving units, all of my kitchen chairs and my kitchen table, yesterday. I have no kitchen stuff remaining other than a few paper plates and plastic disposable utensils. My fridge is basically a lasagna, one slice of lasagna and a jug of milk. I have no video games, no consoles for those video games. I have a suitcase with a couple TV shows and discs in it. Yeah, I've pretty much gotten rid of everything that I own. My clothing selection is extremely minimal. I've quit my job. I've informed my family. Stream from your phone. My Samsung Galaxy S7. No thanks, I'm good. I like my streams to be of a certain level of quality. I like my features, my rewards, my redeems, all that stuff going on. So I've got 2 weeks left here, and then that's done. And then we'll see what happens with life from that point on. It'll be chaos, and should be an interesting ride. You need that camera quality. Exactly. This wouldn't be able to cut it. Yeah, it's getting down to the wire here. Oh, you want the Samsung Galaxy streams? Yeah, that's the thing, Cass. Only 5 hours. That's nothing. 5 hours away. Easy. It's a pretty substantial trip still, Cass. Yeah, it's gonna be a long drive. Gonna be a long drive to get out into the Americas. Charlie, why are you under my desk? What are you doing down there, pal? Are you looking for Sidney Crosby? It's on my desk. You can read it later. 5 hours is currently as far as we are from anything interesting here as well. Yep, about the same. Yep, that's about right. Yeah, except for when the Saskatoon Blades season is on, basically. I'll miss. Okay, I had already listed the zoo and my favorite game store as things I'll miss. Going to see Blades games. I'll miss Blades games. But does anyone have any final questions? Closest hill, 6 hours. Closest bump. We've got Mount Blackstrap. Oh. Clint has a question. All right, what is it? What is it, dude? Well, we're waiting. Am I currently on the toilet? Cast your votes now, chat. If you'd said, "Am I currently pooping?" I'd say yes, but I don't think you'd make. I don't think you use the toilet. I think it's more of a diaper situation. So no, I'm gonna say no. Would you catch a grenade for us? As long as the pin's still in there, yeah. Don't be on my zombie team then if you're so worried about me catching grenades for you. Because I'm the leader. I need to stay alive. You're expendable, Lotus. You're expendable. It's so awful. It's not even a good joke. It's just mean. Oh. Tom, you're going to have to stream a lot over the next few weeks to keep people... to keep morale up in the community. The Tom stream needs to be a daily occurrence from now on. Why do I feel like it would be Dino and I keeping the whole group alive? Yeah, but in sort of like an underspoken sort of I'm still the king sort of way, you know? You guys are just sort of my minions. Ooh. That's going to be a good lineup of streams. Screw you, Tom. What the hell? Well, I'm not going to be available to watch probably many of those. Are we fighting zombies? Yeah, I picked you to my team, actually, Clint. I brought you along. I was supposed to pick 6 people from the community to create a zombie survival team. And probably actually against my better judgment, Alicia was included. That's mostly because I want Alicia there. I'm a bit concerned about what that does to the group. But she can be like a morale booster. She's goofy and fun, you know? So, yeah. So what do you think Dennis's streams will keep the community? Well, Dennis is more, all I'm saying is, Dennis already has his schedule, his structure. Tom is chaos. Tom streams when I don't think that anyone would be streaming. Sometimes just Tom just appears. He's it's like a don't call Tom 7676 at 3 a.m. gone wrong a video. Sometimes Tom just appears out of nowhere when you least expect him. So I'm just saying, Dennis has his schedule and that's fine, but we need to ramp up the amount of Tom. There needs to be like a million Toms. It's been 7:30 p.m. CST for forever. But you're always live. You're always live, Tom. You're always live. You stream so often, man. I'm always getting notified that Tom guy's live again. Tom's live. Tom's live. Tom's live. And so you just need Tom. Yeah, I'm hoping in August I stream like a ridiculous amount. Like an unhealthy amount. What if you started streaming, Cass? That would be cool. You did that one time. I liked it. You played that Fox game. There was like a fox. Are you remembering this? There was like a fox, I think. I remember a fox, like a mystical fox. I think. Spirit of the North. That's what they call me. That's what they call me. Yeah. What a weird stream this was. They call you the Spirit. They call you the Spectre. That's for sure. Actually, they call you the Dennis. Yo, Dennis. Okay. Spirit of Chairs. Spirit of these nuts. They call me Spirit, starring Matt Damon. That's what they call me. Yeah, I'm hoping that there's a lot of chaos here on the OrbitCrush stream in August. I hope that I get to bring you guys a lot of high quality content. The quality might decrease a bit when I'm first getting there because I won't be able to bring my entire setup. In all likelihood, we will be rocking a worse microphone and the lighting will be kind of goofy. Not that it isn't right now. And there'll be some figuring out how I'm gonna run things in a new environment. So there'll be a little bit of a transition period for sure, but I'm hoping that we can get mostly back to what we do now within a snap of a finger there. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Yeah, we can play some Call of Duty with red gerbils, since I had to delete every game on my hard drive in order to install that freaking piece of crap. Blops 2. Yeah, we're all gonna get in Blops 2. Should be an interesting year. Should be an interesting year. I'm hoping that the worst is behind me, and we can start an upward trajectory for the rest of 2025. And I want to thank you guys for freaking showing up to these dumb streams and supporting what I do. It's super cool. I've never really had that kind of support on any of the creative stuff I've done on the internet. So thank you. Really appreciate that. I hope there's some really cool stuff in the future. I love you guys. US versus Canada Blops 2 team deathmatch.
Move your ass.
It's not goodbye, Fustra. I think I'm a little melancholic just because of how weird this year's been, and it's been a lot of processing. Truly, being gone for 3 weeks on Twitch isn't actually very long. Dennis has had hiatuses several times throughout the year already. These sorts of things go up and down. And it's only a few weeks. There's other streamers on the platform. 7 year. Yeah, you were gone for a long time there, Dennis. 360 no scopes only. Oh my goodness. Only max sensitivity. Oh jeez. Oh boy. Rutro Raggy. I used to play on such high sensitivity. I don't anymore. But yeah, this has been the OrbitCrush stream for July. Thank you guys so much for all the questions and all the chatting. And it's crazy that I can hop on a Tuesday evening, sorry Phil, and come in with no plan, no game for you guys to watch, nothing interesting really, and that people show up and want to talk to me is kind of nuts. So thank you guys, really appreciate it. And OrbitCrush, the American Saga. Oh boy. As long as it's not the Venom Saga from the Spider-Man animated series.
No, actually, I want the Venom. I want to be an alien symbiote guy. Hell yeah.
That'd be metal. That'd be so metal if I became Venom.
The American Tail. Orby goes west. It's not even going west. I'm going east. Orby goes east. Orby goes east. Orby goes east.
I'm diverging from Fievel. Fievel went west.
Orby's going east.
And actually, now that I position myself, I pointed north. No, I pointed south for Fievel and north for me. So actually, it's Fievel went west. Orbeez going east. There we go. Had to reposition myself there. OrbitCrush 2, Orby goes east. Yeah. Snap o'clock. Good night, everyone. See you, Lotus. See you guys all very soon for what will be plenty more chaos soon to come. Have a good one, guys. I should check if there's anyone to raid, actually. Hold on. I should make sure to end on a positive here. Let's go bother Tort. He's been an awesome supporter of the stream as well. So, can't think of a better guy to raid for my last stream for a little bit. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.